Good morning and welcome to Copper Coins Coin Roll Hunt Reveal E515, a 1988P original wrapped roll. It is from Anderson Armored Car Service of Anderson, South Carolina. We will wait for a couple of people to get in and then I'll bust open this roll and we'll start looking. There are quite a few double die obverses. I know of one double die reverse that's pretty minor. Let me see if anybody else has got anything listed here. Looks like there are a couple of double die reverses, very minor. But we'll let a couple people get in here and we will get it rolling. Decided to do it a little early today. I get my wife putting me to work, get painting to do. Yay me. I'm good at cutting in though, so she wants me to cut in before she paints the walls. We have double die obverses, one double die reverse, and then of course, ooh, these look good. Some of them are going to be a little crusty. Oh, not too bad. Just the rim. Shinbone, Otis, welcome. So let's get this rolling with Evolution Revolution. Got some crust on them. Problem with Zinken rolls. We are looking for the reverse of 89 for the big coin, or a doubled ear. Only 3 examples of the doubled ear known as of 2020. Little die clash there. DW, welcome to the show. Nice die crack on the left base. Coin number 3 for Otis. Oh, for Carl. Here I'm reading Otis's chat. So far we've got normal reverses. Coin number 4. I will be back Friday doing the LP2 roll and probably be doing the Tails roll too. Probably will do both of those Friday, and then Monday I'll be doing the 60D roll, and then Tuesday I'll be doing the 58D roll. Farm Dog, welcome to the show. Hope all is going well. So far, nothing to show for the coins we've got so far. Got Beautiful weather. Got really cold weather coming for this area. They say we could have the coldest low morning temperatures that we've had in 3 years. Found a 1965 quarter. Nice, yeah. Yeah. Now, see if this has got the little... It does. I'm going to have to remember that. Oh, dang, I am live. Nice find last night, Eric. 55D DDO number 1. Probably the best doubled eyelid out there. As far as that eyelid to the east, anyways. You know, even the little stuff excites me, Eric. I don't discriminate with my excitement. Coin number 8, Mickey. See if this has got the big die scratch through the W. It doesn't. It's different. It's different. Oh, nice. Those can be problematic to identify, just like 60Ds. There is a lot of them that are so similar with no die markers that aren't listed. Nothing yet, Tim. No finds yet. We're only on coin number 8. I probably, when I do my reveals on Friday, will get an early start like today. I'm not sure what I have going on Friday, but today I had this scheduled already, and my wife informed me that we're painting today. And if you know me, you know that I'm an early riser. And if I would wait till 2 o'clock to start painting, I would be dead tomorrow. I would not be a happy camper. So I decided to get this done and then do the painting right afterwards. I get to cut in West Side, welcome. I'm not sure who you are with that name, but welcome to the show. No, dead because I get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock every morning. And if I start doing housework around the house at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I won't be a happy camper. I might as well be keeled over. It's just my biological clock. Coin number 11, Paul. All right. What was your name on your real handle? Because they did change the way the handles appear in the chat. This is actually your login handle. That is one project we're going to have to do. Let's go through. West Side. All right. Well, welcome, West Side. It's good to see you back. So my neighbor comes. She said, I'll be able to get you a box of pennies every week. She come this week and said, Brinks didn't have no pennies. They'll have them next week. I says, no problem. Nice die crack from the right cornice. Coin 13, dirty water. Bunch of 2021p original bank wrapped. Well, why not? You got a place to get them from? And are they reasonable? Yes, that is oxidation from copper. I think it is actually copper sulfate, because I think the thing that oxidizes copper, I'm not sure, my chemistry's rusty, is sulfur. $4 a roll. Ooh. I have a feeling there's going to be a spike in Lincoln cent roll prices, at least for the near future. So if it is your drug of choice like mine, fortunately I've got a lot of stuff I can search. Oh wow, look at that die crack. But getting new, it seems like the only thing that's going to be possible to get new at the same prices is the stuff that's already expensive. The common date late rolls are definitely going up in price. Even eBay, I've been just like scanning eBay to keep track, and I noticed that basically 2010 up rolls have doubled in price in the last 2 weeks. I don't know if they're selling them. I haven't looked that far, but they definitely are raising their prices. Yeah. Banks here aren't doing it. I mean, it's not just a bank. I was looking up some information. As you know, there's legislation to get rid of the penny, and I was like, always, if the Fed Reserve requests pennies, the mint is obligated to supply them. Well, I found out why that's not happening. The Fed Reserve is trying not to request pennies. They're doing their best not to. They did make a statement that they will if they have to. If there's enough pressure put on them, they'll make some pennies. But it's only a matter of time, and that legislation will probably pass. Looks like we've got a circulated coin in this roll, which is not uncommon, especially for armored car service. They get a couple circulated coins in the bag. There might even be 2 in this roll, but that one is definitely circulated. Wonder what it is. $78p. Oh, you're not kidding, Otis. I've always said that too. They could quit making pennies. The thing is they've got to tempt the people to get rid of their jugs. When they tempt the people to get rid of their jugs and they actually start bringing the pennies back to the bank, we'll have a supply. The penny being legal tender, that is not going to go away anytime soon. That's an interesting little plating crack. Even all the other countries that have removed the penny from circulation, like Canada, they did it over a dozen years. And you still can spend pennies in Canada, or cents, or whatever they call them. It's just that the transactions are based on a nickel. The one thing that they did too that I'm surprised, I would be surprised if the mint didn't start pushing dollar, $2, and $5 coins out. Just because they last so much longer than bills. And I mean, I saw an interesting article this morning. Speaking of interesting, Gen Z, most people do not like cash at all. They say cash is creepy. They would rather do everything with electronic fund transfers. Oh, there's a huge supply. There's a huge supply, Tim. My wife used to run a storage site for years and years, 40 years. And the one thing we found all the time were jugs and jugs of pennies. People, it's laziness. I think that they don't want to take 200 pennies back to get $2. Look at that little die chip. Die is cracking all over. Interesting. I don't know if it'll go away. I don't think it can go away. It's not as simple as just saying, hey, it's got to go away. There's always going to be sectors that need cash. I mean, heck, if you have a power outage or you have, let's just say, an electromagnetic pulse, and the only way to do transactions is going to be with cash. So there is still, until they can totally make everything safe, plus the black market. You're not wrong, Dan. You're not wrong at all. There you go. You're not wrong. That's what that whole thing back in the day, everybody would say, hey, a silver dime is worth a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread or, in the barter system. The problem with that premise is the person has to be able to get what they want out of that dime. So there has to be an outlet where people can sell it, or somebody who wants to buy it. Unless the person has a reason to actually need silver in like manufacturing of something or something like that, there is no reason for that to work in the barter system. You're better off bartering with tomatoes. That being said, as long as there's refiners that are willing to do it and need the silver, they'll be somewhere to no flared G or doubled ear. Yeah. Nothing yet. Oh, believe me, you'd hear me squealing if I found a flared G or a doubled ear. The doubled ear especially, that's the big boy on the block. That's way more valuable than the flared G. And I always see, every once in a while, I'll see a real well-struck regular G, and I go, oh, is that a flared G? And then I just look at the picture, and it's like, nope, obviously not a flared G. I've got a picture sitting up here of it. This is the one with the huge die crack. Then there's another one with a huge die crack right up on the cornice. Yeah, me too, Shinbone. How do you like it? I like it. It's way better than any of the other drugs that I was taking for my type 2 diabetes. It's only once a week. It takes some getting used to at first, but after you're on it for a couple months, it's not bad at all. I've seen this one. I just want to double check. It sure does. It sure does. The thing you got to be careful with is overeating. I noticed if you overeat, you definitely get heartburn, especially if you eat late in the day, because I think it slows everything right down to like a standstill, so the food sits in your stomach a lot longer. Definitely got to be careful about overeating. One thing I noticed for me when I was allergic to metformin, but even metformin did it. It made me crave sugar, and the other pill I was on was glimepiride. That made me crave sugar and gave me bouts of low blood sugar that were so bad. And I was on the smallest dose. Uh, but it literally made me crave sugar so bad. And I noticed that I very rarely crave sugar. And like when I go grocery shopping, it don't matter. I don't get that where I've got to buy this because it looks so good. Next coin, Sissy. You know, Chuck just started taking it, and I think he's getting heartburn from it or something. That's what it sounded like to me. And I didn't get that problem, but I've never heard of it. I don't know, but I'm sure it can be because of what it does to your digestion. I'm sure it's a definite possibility. Coin 30 for Paul. Friday, I will be doing the LP2 roll and the Tails roll. I'm interested to see. I've got like 4 more of those rolls. What date? I've got a box of Tails rolls that were sold to me. And I'm trying to find out. The one was 63D. This one I'm not sure either. There's like 5 different wrappers in the box of 50. So I'm going through those and figuring out what they are. That's a good thing. And you're at the age, Eric, where it's very important now to I mean, even if you just walk 3 or 4 miles a day, because you lose it real fast, for sure. I used to walk 5 miles every day, and when COVID came, I got pulled over, and they said I couldn't walk without a mask, so I quit walking, and I never started again. And then all of a sudden, I got cardiovascular disease. Well, mild may it be, it's still there. And so now I'm on a bunch of pills. I never used to take any pills at all. Now I'm on a bunch of pills, blood pressure and cholesterol and diabetes medication. It all came all at once. And it has something to do with your age. It's not just the computer. A 25-year-old can sit at the computer all day and still be in great shape. A 45-year-old sits at the computer all day and they're not in great shape in about 3 months. Round is a shape. That's what it is. Round is still a shape, I guess. Diet is, you know what, Dan, you're right. And I can tell you that like that Ozempic, it definitely made me, I actually enjoy healthier foods a little bit more. And the stuff that I used to crave that was unhealthy, I still like, we bought a pumpkin pie at Sam's Club, and those pumpkin pies used to last us 3 days, and shit, I'm going to end up throwing pumpkin pie away because we didn't eat it fast enough. 45 years on a computer. Wow. 45 years. Let's see. Now I guess that's only 1980. I was in a computer by then. I didn't work on it, but God, that's basically only when like EDS and GM and stuff like that were using computers. I think I was still on a TI Sinclair in 1980. $5.99, and it's massive. Yeah, the Sam's Club and Costco's. I think the Sam's Club, I think I only paid $4.99 for it at Sam's, but I think it is usually $5. $5.25. I remember using. You started at EDS, yeah. A friend of my dad's worked at EDS in the '60s, and all they did was like punch cards and stuff like that. And then I had another friend who started at a company called CompuWare, and he did it in the early '70s, and it was punch cards. Coin 36 for Carl. Palm kernel oil and peanut butter tears the... Nice. Nice. Yeah, I can remember getting a mainframe that had like 9 or 10-inch discs, floppy disks, and they were literally like 64K discs. Oh, because you ate peanut butter. Nice. Does almond butter do the same thing? Just spend an extra $1 and get almond butter. Yeah, I hate that when your body removes everything and you could hit a screen door and not touch a wire. Well, palm oil's in a lot of stuff, Dan. You've got to actually, if it's palm oil that's bothering you, could be peanuts that are bothering you. And you can become allergic to peanuts anytime. Yeah, you know, that you're not the only one. There's a lot of people that eat a lot more meat than they should because of their body just can't take the digestion of certain things. Right. No, I know. While they're from the same plant, they're from different parts of the plant. Looks like this roll's going to be a bust, but we don't know that until we look. Coin 41. Mr. Ash. I know I was happy. I went to the doctor Tuesday and I've lost 16 pounds in 3 months. He was very happy. So we'll see where this goes. That would be nice to get down to 230 or 240 pounds again, even though I look like hell. Well, cholesterol is not fake news, Dan. That's like me. I'm on cholesterol meds, not because I had high cholesterol. They just don't want my heart plugging up. That's what causes the plaque buildup in your veins. I know that I was not on cholesterol medication until they put me on diabetes medication. And then he's like, we got to put you on cholesterol medication. And I'm like, why is that? And he says, well, the medication you take for diabetes causes high cholesterol. So I was like, well, isn't that convenient? You are not wrong, Dan. Sugar is the devil. High fructose corn syrup. I had a doctor that preached back when that stuff was just coming out that you shouldn't eat it. That it's worse than actual refined sugar. And actually, most of the sweeteners used to sweeten things now is actually high fructose corn syrup because it's cheaper than sugar. It is, and it's very addictive. Very addictive. I mean, I know a couple doctors personally, and when I had to have a stress test done years ago. And I had a stress test done, and I always ask, well, what's the one thing you do? And they all say put everybody on cholesterol medication. It's like one common it seems like a doctor thing. They all say that everybody should be on that. And it would cause you'd have heart disease a lot less. I'm not sure if that's true, but that is one thing. A lot of doctors say it. That's true too. It's multifaceted, Eric. It's not just one thing. And cholesterol in general is not bad. You need cholesterol. It's when there's different types of cholesterol. And one type is beneficial and one type is not. And that was always my issue. My cholesterol was always like 130. But my bad cholesterol would be like 95, which is a little above normal. Doug Rezak, welcome. But that is about as good as my expertise runs on that. Besides that, I'm not a doctor. Don't plan to be. Don't claim to be. 600. That's not good. 600 would be terrible. I don't think they start treating you at a young age unless you're well over 200. But then again, like I say, I'm not a doctor. I think it probably depends. Meds for 20 years. I just started taking them. I don't mind them. They don't seem to have any side effects for me. I guess some people get side effects from them. My mom always complained that her cholesterol pills gave her gas, of all things. She would shoot me now if she knew I was talking about her and her gas. But yeah, she always said that, what is it? Not lisinopril, lower. I don't even know what the name of it is. Begins with an L. It's the worst. And my thought was always like, yeah, bull. You know, you're just gassy like everybody else. Yeah, I got no side effects from it. Plants? Well, that's not common. You probably don't eat a lot of them, so it's probably a shock to the old system. You know, people that don't eat fiber, when they eat fiber, it causes issues for a while till you get used to it. And you said you're a carnivore by nature, so that makes perfect sense. No kidding, Shinbone. I've got 2 of them that must be, and they don't. Especially the old one. That poor thing. I ain't never, ever seen anything like her. And those big, and they're big vocal air biscuits too. They're not typical, you know, dog wind. And that is it. We got nothing. I want to thank everybody for joining. It's always a pleasure, even when the conversation hits a tangent like this. I don't mind talking tangent. I hope everybody joins me Friday for the next reveal, maybe 2 reveals. And I hope to see you in the neighborhood. We'll talk to y'all later.